there was a parasite that came in and manipulated us at the genetic level, shortened our lives, lowered our brain capacity, and psychologically devalued us as individuals, meaning our mind, constricted our minds. And this points to the Elohim are essentially a demonoid species from another dimension who have defiled nature God by manipulating our DNA. And this was the original blasphemy of nature against God. The Elohim demons came here long ago to manipulate our DNA and enslave us by compromising our practical awareness, our mind, while keeping our God awareness coding, our spiritual sense, intact. DNA carries the coding to develop the material biology that allows for a sense of a larger reality than the material landscape. Altering our DNA disempowered our development while not compromising our etheric sensitivity, creative force. They dumbed us down. They lowered the capacity of our brain down to, just 5-6%. They shortened our life. We were living probably about 1,000 years. So how much wisdom can you acquire in, say, 80, 90 years in comparison to how much you could acquire in, say, 900 to 1,200 years? The reason why they prey upon us is to get access to this love and compassion energy that they cannot access. We are the intermediaries, meaning we allow them access to a form of God they cannot access on their own. And that is why we were farmed. That is why the children are tortured. The innocence is stolen from children, and all of this whole idea of downgrading the human being. This is so that they can continue to consume that innocence. We give them access to God because as pure evil, they cannot access love. And so they access that love through the consumption of children, through the consumption of the blood that is love that flows through us. So how was the world taken over? These groups formed a relationship, cultivated, fostered a relationship with evil, with pure evil. And that evil taught them, this is how you manipulate humankind. This is how you manipulate the money systems. This is how you manipulate religious systems. This is how you manipulate medical systems. You take these societies that rule humanity, put them in authority, and then whatever those authorities say is what all of society follows. So if those authorities are corrupted, which they are, then all of society becomes corrupted, because the only medicine, history, science, religion that all of society knows is the ones that have been given to them, handed down to them by the leadership. Something that everyone needs to understand very clearly. The Khazarian Mafia is a group of bloodlines. It is not a singular bloodline. There are a few very powerful bloodlines within this group, but the vast majority of the Khazarian Mafia are people who have grouped together with the same usurpative ideas of human existence, these same ideas of rulership over all humanity, and these same ideas of we are going to be and remain in power, and everyone else is simply the cattle that we feed off of and control.